Hello everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to discuss something that has truly caused a stir among ARMY worldwide. Jimin from BTS has finally given confirmation about something that has long been a hot topic of conversation among fans. And what's even more interesting is that this confirmation relates to a statement made by RM that turns out to be true. So make sure you keep watching until the end, because this information is really interesting and full of details that you might not have known before. As we all know, BTS is a group that's famous not only for their amazing music, but also for the strong chemistry and friendship among the members. Each member has a unique personality and special contribution that makes BTS the global phenomenon it is today. However, behind their success, there are always interesting stories that are sometimes hidden behind the scenes and only revealed over time. Some time ago, RM made a statement during one of his opportunities that left many fans wondering. The statement was related to BTS's creative process, the group's internal dynamics, and how they work together in creating music and performances that always captivate. However, at that time, not all members gave direct responses about what RM said. This made many ARMY curious whether RM's statement truly reflected all members' views or just his personal perspective. Well, this is where an important moment happened. In a recent opportunity, Jimin finally opened up and gave the confirmation that many fans have been waiting for. In a way that's very characteristic of Jimin, full of sincerity and warmth, he said that what was conveyed by Hyung was indeed true. This confirmation wasn't just ordinary agreement, but went deeper than that. Jimin provided his own perspective on how he viewed the same situation and how his experience aligned with what had been explained by their leader. Let's step back for a moment and discuss the context of RM's statement in question. RM, as BTS's leader, has always been known as someone who is very reflective and philosophical in his way of thinking. He often shares deep thoughts about art, music, life, and BTS's journey as a group. In one of his interviews or live streams, RM discussed the challenges they face as artists, the pressures of the entertainment industry, and how they must continuously adapt to the ever-changing expectations from the public and themselves. RM also talked about how each member has their own difficult moments and how they support each other through those times. He emphasized the importance of honest and open communication among the members because that's what has allowed them to survive and continue growing together for years. RM's statement was very powerful because it showed the human side of BTS that is sometimes hidden behind their perfect image on stage. When Jimin finally confirmed RM's statement, he did so in a very emotional and heartwarming way. Jimin is known as a member who is very expressive and not afraid to show his emotions, whether happiness or sadness. In his confirmation, Jimin said that it was indeed true that there were times when he felt overwhelmed by all the expectations and pressure that existed. He admitted that there were moments when he questioned his own abilities and felt he wasn't good enough. However, what makes Jimin's confirmation so meaningful is when he explained how support from other members, especially RM as leader, really helped him get through those difficult times. Jimin shared how RM was always there to listen to his complaints, give wise advice, and remind him why they started this journey in the first place. RM's perspective and words not only helped Jimin personally, but also provided clarity about the direction they should take as a group. What's interesting about Jimin's confirmation is that he also discussed how RM's views on music and art have influenced the way he himself approaches his performances. Jimin explained that RM often reminds the members to not only focus on technique or perfection, but also on the emotions and messages they want to convey through their music and performances. This philosophy turned out to be very resonant with Jimin, who is known as a very emotional and expressive performer on stage. Jimin's confirmation also opened up a broader discussion about BTS's internal dynamics and how they work as a team. Many fans may only see the perfect end result, but don't realize how much communication, compromise, and mutual understanding happens behind the scenes. When Jimin said that Hyung told the truth, he wasn't just confirming certain facts, but also acknowledging the leadership and wisdom that RM possesses. In the highly competitive and demanding K-pop industry, having a leader like RM who is not only talented but also emotionally intelligent is a blessing. RM doesn't just lead by giving directions or instructions, but also by listening, understanding, and empowering each member to become the best version of themselves. And Jimin's confirmation is concrete proof of the effectiveness of RM's leadership all this time. ARMY's reaction to Jimin's confirmation was extraordinary. Social media was immediately flooded with discussions, analyses, and expressions of support for both members. Many fans were touched by the honesty and vulnerability shown by Jimin, and also increasingly appreciated RM's role as an amazing leader. Hashtags related to this moment trended on various platforms, showing how significant this confirmation was for the ARMY community. What makes this moment even more special is its timing. In the midst of a situation where some members are serving their military service and BTS is in a hiatus phase as a complete group, statements like this remind us all of the strong bond that still exists among the members. Even though they can't always be physically together, the emotional connection and mutual understanding among them remains strong. Jimin's confirmation of RM's statement shows that the foundation of their friendship and professionalism is very solid. Jimin also touched on how the lessons he learned from RM and other members have helped him grow not only as an artist, but also as an individual. He talked about the importance of staying humble despite achieving extraordinary success, about how to manage expectations from oneself and others, and about how to stay focused on their passion for music amid all the noise and distractions that exist. This confirmation also provides insight into how BTS, as a group, always prioritizes transparency and authenticity in their relationship with fans. They're not afraid to show their vulnerable side, acknowledge their mistakes or weaknesses, and share their personal journey with ARMY. This is one of the reasons why the connection between BTS and their fans is so strong and unique compared to many other artists. What's particularly noteworthy about this entire situation is how it reflects the maturity that BTS has achieved both as individuals and as a collective unit. Over the years, we've witnessed their evolution from young, aspiring artists to global superstars who are deeply aware of their influence and responsibility. The fact that Jimin felt comfortable enough to openly confirm and elaborate on RM's earlier statements demonstrates the level of trust and solidarity within the group. It shows that they've created an environment where vulnerability is not seen as weakness, but as strength. Moreover, this moment highlights the importance of having someone like RM who can articulate complex emotions and experiences in a way that resonates not just with his fellow members, but with millions of fans around the world. His ability to put into words what many people feel but struggle to express is one of his greatest gifts as a leader and as an artist. When Jimin validates these words, it adds another layer of authenticity and depth to the message, making it even more powerful and relatable. The relationship between RM and Jimin, as showcased through this confirmation, also exemplifies the beautiful dynamic that exists within BTS. Each member brings something unique to the table, and their differences complement each other in the most harmonious way. RM's intellectual and philosophical approach balances perfectly with Jimin's emotional and intuitive nature. Together, along with the other members, they create a complete picture of what it means to be human, to struggle, to overcome, and to thrive. This confirmation also serves as a reminder to fans about the importance of patience and understanding. In an era where everything is instant and everyone expects immediate responses, BTS teaches us that some things take time. Jimin's confirmation came when he was ready to share it, when he had fully processed his own experiences and feelings. This teaches us a valuable lesson about respecting people's timing and trusting that truth will eventually come to light when it's meant to. Furthermore, moments like these strengthen the bond between BTS and ARMY in unprecedented ways. When the members open up about their struggles, fears, and the support system they have within the group, it makes fans feel even more connected to them. It reminds us that despite their fame and success, there's still 7 individuals who rely on each other, who lift each other up, and who aren't afraid to show their humanity. This authenticity is rare in the entertainment industry, and is one of the core reasons why BTS has achieved such a devoted global following. The impact of Jimin's confirmation extends beyond just the immediate fanbase as well. It sends a powerful message to the broader entertainment industry about the importance of mental health, supportive leadership, and authentic communication within artist groups. In an industry often criticized for its harsh treatment of performers and unrealistic standards, BTS continues to set a different example. They show that success doesn't have to come at the cost of well-being, and that acknowledging struggles doesn't diminish achievements, but rather humanizes them. This moment also highlights how BTS uses their platform responsibly. By sharing these personal experiences and validating each other's truths publicly, they're giving permission to their fans and others in similar situations to do the same. They're normalizing conversations about mental health, pressure, self-doubt, and the need for support systems. This kind of influence goes far beyond entertainment and touches on important social issues that affect people worldwide, especially young people who make up a significant portion of their audience. Additionally, Jimin's confirmation demonstrates the long-term benefits of building genuine relationships within a professional setting. Many groups in the entertainment industry struggle with internal conflicts or grow apart over time, but BTS has shown that investing in real friendships and mutual respect creates a sustainable foundation for both personal happiness and professional success. The fact that they can still have these meaningful exchanges and validations after so many years together speaks volumes about the quality of their relationships. It's also worth noting how this confirmation impacts the way fans interpret BTS's past and future work. Knowing that RM's observations were validated by Jimin gives us a deeper lens through which to view their music, performances, and public appearances. We can now better understand the emotions behind certain songs, the significance of specific performances, and the journey each member has been on. This added context enriches the entire BTS experience and creates even more appreciation for their artistry. The way Jimin chose to express his confirmation also reveals much about his character and growth as an individual. He didn't simply agree with RM's statement in passing, but took the time to thoughtfully articulate his own experience and perspective. This shows a level of self-awareness and emotional intelligence that comes from years of introspection and personal development. It's clear that Jimin has done significant work on understanding himself, his emotions, and his place within the group, which makes his validation of RM's words all the more meaningful and credible. Looking ahead, Jimin's confirmation makes us even more excited to see what BTS will do when they reunite as a complete group. With a strong foundation, deep mutual understanding, and solid leadership from RM, there's no doubt they will return stronger than before. Each member will bring their personal growth and new experiences, which will certainly enrich BTS's music and performances in the future. The individual journeys they're currently undertaking, whether through military service or solo projects, are all contributing to their collective growth as a group. For us as ARMY, moments like this also remind us to continue supporting each member in their individual journeys, while still anticipating their reunion as BTS. We must appreciate the honesty and vulnerability they show, and continue creating a supportive and positive environment for them. We should also remember to apply the lessons they teach us to our own lives, to support our friends and loved ones the way BTS supports each other, and to never be afraid of being honest about our struggles. So that's the complete discussion about Jimin's confirmation that RM Hyung indeed told the truth. This moment is proof of the strength of friendship, good communication, and effective leadership within a group. It's a testament to the beautiful relationship that exists among the members of BTS and their unwavering commitment to authenticity and truth. Thank you for watching until the end. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more interesting content about BTS. Share your thoughts in the comments below about what this moment means to you. See you in the next video.